What up, what up? This is Coach Liebs, and welcome to episode 40 of Coach Talk. Big time day for the Sideline Hustle. It's Monday, November 5th, and yesterday we reached 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is a huge milestone for us as a community, but also for me personally. 10,000 followers was always the point where I felt like we would be legitimized. It was always kind of my goal to reach, where then I felt like we can take this next step and really turn Sideline Hustle into a corporation and a big profitable business, which is really what I envision this being is an educational media company focused around football, maybe eventually even other sports. But I always kind of felt so the Sideline Hustle is just such a unique platform, and it's something that in many ways has never been done before. I'm not sure there's ever been a coach who's coached Division I football and like left to start a platform like this, and basically like a lot of coaches coach football because of the high you get from helping someone. And it really is, it's thrilling when you can coach someone and watch their game improve and watch their life improve and know that you had an impact in that person's life. That's a high that coaches continue to chase, that never really gets old, the effect you have on people. Well, I kind of chose to chase that high a different way. And rather than helping 12 to 15 kids a year in my own wide receiver room, I can help 12,000 kids a year by using social media to reach, the whole world. And every receiver in America, every football player in the world can now consume our content and be inspired by it or be motivated by it or learn something from it. And that's just really been a blessing. And that's what luckily we've been able to do with the Sideline Hustle. But because I think I don't know that anyone's done what I'm trying to do, there's no blueprint to follow. There's no roadmap that I kind of set out for myself. I'm making stuff up as we go along and kind of just figuring this out as we go. What I know is that I think I'm very good at motivating people and coaching. I think I'm a good football coach, and I think I know a lot about wide receiver play. So now I kind of reverse engineered it and said, all right, now how do I take that knowledge and provide value to everybody else with that? And that's kind of how the podcast started with some of my coaching buddies, and then from there the Teach Tapes video started. But just a great moment to kind of sit down and reflect. And just think about everything, how far we've come, like I said, as a community, and everyone who's been with me from the start and has helped me build this. It's just incredible to see that in a year we went from 0 to 10,000 followers, and it's just the beginning. And I think, what's next, like I said, is to make this a profitable business, and really start to create products and services and platforms that now will allow me to live off the Sideline Hustle, so that this can be my only focus. And that's what I dream of doing is where I can commit 100% of the time to Sideline Hustle. I don't have to. Right now I'm hustling by selling stuff on eBay, flipping old baseball cards and sneakers and stuff like that, because I need money to survive, and I don't make a ton of money coaching, and I haven't done much with the Sideline Hustle to make money. We sell t-shirts. We have an apparel shop where you can buy t-shirts and hats and whatnot. But that's always just been more of like a marketing tool, where rather than pay for marketing, you guys will actually pay me and then wear our t-shirts around, and that's how the word would spread. It was never really meant. The t-shirts were never really. We're not a t-shirt company. I don't know how to sell t-shirts. I'm not a fashion guy. The t-shirts were never really meant to be like the crux of our business. It was just another thing we did and a way to kind of grow the brand. The only other time has been that one visor guard post that I talked about last week that made me kind of uncomfortable promoting someone else's product. That's not really what I want to use this platform for. What I do want to do, and what is going to help us, what is going to be the first step in making this a profitable business, and you guys can look forward to this, is everything I do that quote unquote sells the audience. I want to provide the ultimate value. I don't want to just sell you something because it can make me money. I don't want to just promote something because someone's paying me to do it. I only want to bring things up on this platform that is going to bring you audience. That's going to make players and coaches, allow players and coaches to improve their craft, educate fans about the game so that they can become more intelligent football fans and see different parts of the game that they weren't aware of before. But I don't want to just sell just to sell. Again, I want to provide value. I think that's why we've been able to grow so quickly, is because that's always been my focus, is how can this benefit the audience. I think something that Gary Vaynerchuk says all the time, who I'm a huge fan of, as you guys know, he always says that when you're building an audience, whoever can hold their breath the longest will win. Meaning that whoever can stop themselves from selling their audience the longest will eventually win down the road, because what that does is it builds loyalty and it builds camaraderie, and we've built a community. I've spent a year now perfecting the content, engaging with the audience, giving back to everyone, providing as much value as I can, making myself an open book, available resource to everybody, to provide value. And now we've built an audience. We've built a substantial audience. We have over 20,000 followers between YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 20,000 followers. It's a huge audience. So now it's to the point where I feel like we've held our breath long enough, and we can start to charge for some things. We can start to create exclusive content. We can start to do some things again that will make us a profitable business. I think the next step is to build an online platform for wide receivers specifically and wide receiver coaches that will be the greatest resource for wide receivers ever made, period. It'll be a lot of the content we've already made, kind of organized and organized by technique, by skill, and then but with much deeper explanations and analysis. It'll be a monthly subscription type of platform, and from there you'll also get more one-on-one access to me, which obviously the more we grow, the harder it's going to be for me to respond to every DM, respond to every comment. So a way to get in touch with me directly will be through this paid subscription platform. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's not really ready yet, but just that's kind of where we're going next. We've built an audience, we've built a community, we've proven that social media needs to be a place where we can teach a game of football, and we've proven that how beneficial this can be, how many people we've helped with this platform. Like now that all that's kind of out of the way, now we can take that next step and make this something that can continue to grow on top of itself and eventually expand other positions. But I just really want to, again, create content and create products that will help grow the game of football, help educate people about the game of football. And those of us who do call football their lives, players, coaches whose whole lives revolve around football, I hope that this can be a resource that will help you reach your dreams. Whether you want to coach football for the rest of your life, whether you're looking for a college offer and you're a high school player. I've got guys in the NFL that DM me all the time and say, what do you think of this route, and ask for critiques. Any way I can help at any level is kind of what I want to do with this platform, and it's just a blessing. I'm very grateful. I can't thank you guys enough, the audience. I just, I recognize that the content's good. I recognize that I have a lot of knowledge, and I've been able to find a creative and entertaining, engaging way to put that out there with the podcast, with the T-Chase videos. But, it all falls on deaf ears if I don't have an audience who supports me, supports us, and engages with each other and is willing to repost and retweet things and tell their friends. And it's just been a real blessing to watch us grow and see how close I feel like we've become. I feel like I have such a connection with you guys. I've been diligent about getting back to everybody. I respond to every comment, every DM. I think something you guys love the most is that if you have a question that's specific to you, you can reach out to me, ask that to me, and you'll get a response back. I'm not too big time for that. And that's what I hope that this new platform will provide, is that I'll never have to be too big time for that, because I'll be able to stop my day and take time out of my day to respond to every DM, because again, it's feeding back into a larger business now that will allow me to live off the Sideline Hustle. I don't make a lot of money coaching. Right now I'm making a lot of my money working some part-time jobs. I'm selling stuff on eBay. I'm selling old baseball cards and sneakers and stuff like that on eBay to kind of get by. But I'm hoping that will stop soon once we build some of these new things out and really can just continue to grow the Sideline Hustle. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of rambling. I don't really have like a script per se. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm extremely happy. Other than, like, when Jerry Rice retweeted us over the summer, that was a big moment because he's the GOAT. He's the greatest receiver of all time. But otherwise, I haven't gotten too caught up in new prominent followers or what our follower count is. But 10,000 followers means a lot. It really does. And you got the clout now of having the K next to your follower count, which on social media is definitely some added clout. And very, very excited about that. And again, just couldn't be happier and more grateful. And I'm super excited for everything that's going to happen, down the road. So keep doing your thing, keep grinding out there, keep hustling, and keep sharing the Sideline Hustle, and expect big things from us soon. I just want to take a whole Coach Talk episode to thank you guys and really shout out the audience who has built this from day one, and don't stop doing your thing, and don't stop supporting us, and don't stop engaging with each other. What I love the most about this is the community and the camaraderie amongst all of us, and the way that we talk in the comments section, the way that we share the material, and all that. It's been a blessing, and I can't wait to see what's next. So that's all I got. We'll get back to playoff football tomorrow. Start updating you guys on Bosco and all that. Hit me with any questions or comments. This is Coach Liebs, episode 40. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.